Hey Libra, welcome to your collective reading. I'm a little bit late this month, but thank you for being patient with me. I had a bit of a rough start to the summer, so getting into it today. I've got your oracle cards shuffled and ready to go for you, Libra. Please do keep in mind that this is a general collective reading, so not every single message may resonate with you. Take what does, leave what does not here, because it could be for someone else. Okay, so let's get into your energy. Let's meditate on this. Ooh, so the eyes are coming to me. I feel like you're seeing something differently now. In this card, she's looking at her reflection. And you can't even really see her eyes, but that was the first thing that caught me. Some of you could be looking at yourself in a different way. You could be looking internally in a different way. It feels like with more softness. Some of you could be cutting out patterns that are just not working for you anymore. This is kind of a similar theme that has been happening with a lot of the readings today, so that could be like astrological for a lot of us. It does feel like to me, Libra, you're in a place of acceptance about what is happening in your present experience. And I do feel like you're connecting with people that are able to help you at this time, whether that's friends, family, loved ones, a therapist. And I feel like through accessing, because if you look at it on one side, it's the shadow side, and on the other side, it's the light side. I feel like through accessing your shadows or the things that are challenging for you or working through those difficult phases, you're finding so much more peace within yourself. I keep hearing, I know who I am. Feels like a very calm confidence has come over Libra. Beautiful. All right, let's see what's going on for Libra. So we have disruption and love coming out together. Some of you, I'm getting the message, are loving yourself in a different way. We have by the book coming out. We have move forward, self-worth. Gemini, I think. We have surrender and change. So, a lot of things coming to me right off the bat. I feel like Libra, for a large group of you in this collective group, you've done things kind of how you were taught, those programs that I mentioned. You did things in a way that people told you what to do. Gemini energy, lots of chatter, like this is what is expected of you. This is how you're a good girl, a good boy. This is how you do things. And I feel like for a group of you, you changed your perception. You let go of things that you realize were false truths, that's not, it's kind of like this realization of, that's not actually the way the world is. It's almost like some of you came to the realization that your parents and what they taught you while they loved you in the best way they could, it was misguided and it didn't set you up for the success that you want to have in this life. That could have been difficult for some of you. It felt like my puppy actually looks like he's dreaming and he's all like twitching and moving around. So that could have been a difficult thing for some of you to realize, that realizing you wanted to change. It feels like your view of yourself, your view of the world, and move away from what you've been taught, the story you've been living your whole life. Feels like it was hard for a group of you. Some of you actually could have cut off relationships with family members or loved ones during this process because surrendering those relationships was a part of what you needed to do to move forward and change. and also to live in a place of self-worth. I feel like for a lot of you Libra, that you've been hiding kind of behind a mask, and now that you're able to see clearly who you are and who you want to be, I feel like it's going to open up so many new doors of possibility. I am feeling it's important to say that change does sometimes come with loss, and honoring those feelings. I see 3 pink things here. Everything else is blue except for 3 pink things. 2 pink cards and 1, there's pink in this other card. Sometimes letting love go, or losing love, or cutting off love because it's not going to allow us to move to our highest self-expression. Even though it's hard and it's painful, it's sometimes exactly what we need. I feel like I need to express that to someone out there who's feeling heaviness about a loss, even though they know it was the right thing for them to do. Okay. All right, so what is going on for Libra Collective? Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do they need to hear, know, or see at this time? Messages of love, light, and clarity for Libra. Archangel Raphael here for you. So those of you that are on the healing of the heart journey, Archangel Raphael is here to help you with that. You can call on him anytime you need to feel held in safety. All right. Thank you, Archangels, great Archangels, for your presence here today and for delivering messages for Libra. I just heard someone ask me, what's all that noise? My air conditioning is running in the background. All right, so we've got the Guru at the bottom of the deck, the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and 3 of Swords is also here at the bottom of the deck. I do feel like, and I'm also like noticing it's very like cloudy. There's clouds blocking out the sun right now, so it's a little bit darker in my house right now. This could be metaphorical, where you're feeling a little bit, it feels like you could be a little bit clouded from seeing something clearly, or feeling the warmth of something. You could be feeling blocked from feeling that. So for some of you could be dealing with a Taurus. We have the Guru here, which is the Hierophant in the traditional tarot. But there's this energy for you, Libra, at this time of, what is this here? Some of you could be a bit overwhelmed because I'm having difficulty grasping the messages. But here we go, the sun's coming back out. So for those of you that are feeling a little bit cloudy, a little bit foggy, a little bit like you can't see something clearly, the sun in the tarot is that clarity. It'll burst through those clouds or that illusion or feeling like you can't see something clearly, okay? So I love it when the universe just works with me, and it's like on cue, sun come out. So with the Guru here, it feels like you're becoming more aware of yourself. Some of you could be discovering new things that you're passionate about. It's like almost like new avenues of research or self-discovery that you're looking into. Some of you actually could be learning healing modalities. I do feel like with this Knight of Cups, it's very much about like loving the self, giving to the self, nurturing the self, and figuring out what it is that you're excited about and passionate about. We've got the 3 of Swords also here in the 10 of Swords, or the 10 of Cups. So some of you could be still in some emotional distress about something that you love that you're distant from. Okay. What's going on for Libra? We're going to do just cards on the table. Libra this June. What's going on for them? We'll get 4 out to start. 1, 2, 3. I like how they're all flipping upside down. Oh, except the Sun card. So that clarity, that desire to know, to understand, to feel joy, that is on its way. It's going to come sooner than you think, because there is some feeling of importance, how these cards came out, that the Sun card was the only one upright. So even though it's last, it's going to come sooner than you think. And I feel like when this clarity comes, you're going to feel so much more at peace within your heart center. Those illusions or the things that you were fearful of are going to dissipate when the Sun comes out. All right. So we've got the Ace of Cups, the 8 of Swords, and the Emperor. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries or a Leo. Take it if it resonates. There is this energy of thinking about love a lot. Let's just say the energy of love of the self, love of others, love in a relationship. Some of you could be trying to manifest new love into your life, and you're thinking about this a lot. Some of you could be thinking about your relationship a lot, your children a lot. It's just this energy of a lot of emphasis on love. We've also got the Queen of Cups here, like I said. With the Emperor here, some of you could be dealing with an older masculine energy. Some of you could be dealing with an older Leo, actually. It's kind of coming out. There's this feeling of needing to find your own stable footing in order to grasp the clarity about whatever love situation you're dealing with. Tell me more about this Ace of Cups for Libra. Alright. We've got the 2 of Swords and the 2 of Pentacles, so repeating 2s could be significant for you. We've got the Page of Wands and the 6 of Swords and the Page of Cups. What is this Ace of Cups for Libra? We got the Star card in the reverse, so it could be whatever energy it is. I also see the Empress here, so some of you, this could actually be a mother figure. Or I'm also being reminded, Empress is Libra and Taurus energy, so you could be dealing with another Libra or Taurus. Even though I'm looking back to the Oracle energy, and it's difficult for me to get out my words. Even though you're still thinking about this love a lot that you have and feel with another person, you know it needs to change because it's not working the way it is and it's holding you back. It's making you feel imbalanced and like you don't know which way to go. And so you're kind of blocking it off, cutting it off, but you're still thinking about it a lot. Why is Libra in this ruminating energy, this 8 of Swords? Three of Pentacles, because there is a desire to rebuild. So it's like, it wasn't working the way it was, but there's gotta be a different way to come out of this conflict, leave that conflict behind and create something new. Like maybe with better boundaries, maybe with more understanding and nurturing of this connection, it can be rebuilt. 3 of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups. Yeah, because you're just not happy with how this is going. I see the 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups is an energy of like, I don't like how this is working. It's also an energy I'm being reminded of not seeing another opportunity. So seeing another way forward with this person, seeing another way forward with a different person or opportunity. What's this Emperor here? But the King of Pentacles coming out. Some of you could be dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Three of Cups, the Sun card. There is this feeling of like, perhaps sometimes with this other energy, Libra, you get closer together and then you drift apart again. You get closer together and then you drift apart again. And what it feels like you're trying to do is figure out, I'm being called back to that beginning energy, what's going on inside of you that's causing this, and it feels like you're kind of hoping they do it too. I do feel like you're trying to find the most stability you can for yourself and set yourself up for success so that you can be available to be your happiest self with this other energy, with this Ace of Cups for you, whether this is a lover, a friend, a family member. I feel like you're trying to be your best self, put your best foot forward, and I just now see Temperance energy, which is Sagittarius energy. I almost said Sagittarius energy for those of you that are dealing with the Sag. You're trying to put your best foot forward and cultivate an open space for healing, it feels like. I'm remembering that there was an energy of being cut off. So for some of you, Libra, you cut someone off. For others of you, they cut you off. But the door is still open, it feels like. The desire is still to rebuild and to grow. Okay. Anything else we need to know about this Emperor before we carry on? Thank you. A little bit difficult to get to. Four of Pentacles. Some of you could be holding on to a very tough exterior with this other person, but on the inside, like, you're so hopeful for love to return. And there's still so much love there. It's like you've got this hard exterior where King of Swords, you're very stoic and not telling, and Four of Pentacles, like you're holding on to something here. You're not showing how you feel, but behind that is the Ten of Cups and the Nine of Cups. So and we have the Nine of Cups before the Ten of Cups, so it's growing. Your hope is to grow back into a state of love with this other person. What's this Strength card here? Tell me more about the Strength card for Libra. What we have coming out in my hand was the Five of Cups in the Tower. So an overwhelming, and I just saw the Two of Cups as well. An overwhelming emotional experience kind of came suddenly, it feels like. We've also got the Devil in reverse. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn. Wands. Again, emphasis on a earth sign, a feminine earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. At this time, Libra, I feel like you're trying to find the strength to overcome whatever kind of devastating shift that you experienced with someone else. It does feel like this shift came from a place of ego, challenge, pain, upset. Maybe there could have been a conflict, a fight, or an argument that caused some division. And it does feel like you're trying to see that clearly now. You're trying to let go of things that you've held on to that were making this more challenging or more complicated. Again, I'm being taken back to that original energy, seeing what is going on within you that perhaps caused this. This is actually reminding me of Taurus's reading, and I've mentioned Taurus in here, so maybe some of you are dealing with a Taurus. We have the Ten of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles coming out. The Eight of Pentacles, 8, 9, 10. There is progression available here, Libra. I know it feels very conflicted, chaotic between you and another energy, but there is movement forward. Nine of Pentacles is an energy of, I'm hearing trusting yourself right now. It's an energy of knowing that you're worthy. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles is like the self-worth energy. So knowing that you're worthy of having everything that you desire with this other person. or in this situation, I should say. This feels very strongly like a family situation to me. What's the advice for Libra? Got the Seven of Swords coming out and the Three of Cups. That's an interesting energy. I'm feeling like it's really important for you to not get caught up in the feelings of confusion, imbalance, or it almost feels like a stubborn energy of like, I'm not going to do it if they won't do it. Don't get caught up in that energy, because it could sabotage what it is that you ultimately want, which is to come back together with this other person and be together, collaborate together, experience joy and happiness and celebrate together. That is ultimately what you want. So the advice is, don't get stuck in this energy of stagnation, because it could halt or stall your progress moving forward. Let the clarity that you find internally, when the sun comes out, when the sun shines, perhaps some of you need to actually take in some sun medicine, sit in the sun for a period of time, meditate on that, and let it dissolve the anxiety that you feel about the situation, because I feel like a lot of the anxiety and distress that you're feeling isn't entirely... I feel like you're putting yourself through so much more distress than you need to in this situation. I feel like the answers are available to you. And I feel like if you keep focusing on your self-worth, your love of self, the things that you want to create and cultivate in your life to move forward in the way that you want to, this other person's going to follow suit and match up with you. I'm hearing what you bring to the table, Libra. So what you bring to the table, this other person will match. If you're bringing to the table this feeling of contention and being unsure and not wanting to, blocking them out, they're going to bring that to the table. If you're bringing your highest self to the table and you're sure of yourself and you're aware of the things that you have worked through and had to transmute, I'm hearing over the past months, years, some of you, the other person will match you. Six of Pentacles energy. We're trying to match, we're matching energy here. So if you come in with low vibration energy, they will match you with that. If you come in with high vibration energy, they will match you with that. So keep that in mind at this time, Libra. I feel like I need one more card. We have your card coming out, the Justice card. I split the deck and this is what I landed on. The universe and your guides are on your side at this time. Some of you really like tie-dye. I'm being called into that. I like tie-dye, clearly. Your guides are on your side. They're working with you to help you to have these realizations and breakthroughs, break through that fog, break through that illusion, and to be able to come in or come to the table having worked through your challenges on your own and with this other person. But it feels like this is something that you're finding clarity about yourself through this experience. Your guides are holding your hand every step of the way, and they're helping you to see this through, see this clearly. And they will also help it to become balanced and just between you and this other person. All right, Libra, this is your reading. I hope that it brought you some feelings of clarity, guidance. If you feel so inclined, I would really appreciate it if you like, comment, share, do all the really good stuff, because it really helps me out. Until next time, Libra, please be well.